For the last 2 weeks or so, we've seen Mana Decentraland taking a really decent sized push towards the upside, and eventually we were breaking into some sort of a parabolic run, which finished all the way up here at $5.94 before then showing some consolidation across to this side. But what can we expect is happening right now? Let's take a look at some patterns that are starting to show. So first of all, we can see that on the bottom it's pretty clear to see we've been running in a pretty steady uptrend, and we haven't really shown a huge amount of signs of breaking out of that until what we look at right now. Bearing in mind this is on the 4-hour chart. Now for us to remain in an uptrend, it's fairly clear, guys, that we must remain above this yellow line, because if we break below the yellow line, then we have the potential that we could be taking a fairly sizable drop towards the downside. And without drawing too much worry or too much attention to it, we can see that we are not far away from that yellow line whatsoever. But what is key to see is that we previously did come up and have levels of resistance here at the 4.95, so that could also be showing something, showing signs of weakness, although we have obviously broken up above that in the past. So now something else to pay attention to would also be if we could draw a line across here. We can see that we do actually have a pretty nice and tidy symmetrical triangle developing, and notice that we are pretty much getting towards the end of it. Now symmetrical triangles do not always 100% have to have a breakout to one side or the other. Sometimes they can just continue along and actually open up into perhaps some sort of another pattern, but we could potentially be seeing something happening here as the trading volume is decreasing and preparing to maybe show us some sort of a breakout. But it is noticeable we did have this high, and we are starting to put in lower highs. If we take from this swing high down to the swing low on the Fibonacci, we can see the red line, the 0.236, currently at 4.65, is providing us with a good level of support. So as long as we're not breaking below this yellow line, in my opinion, we are going to continue to be bouncing and pushing farther up this yellow line. Now, if this is to be a symmetrical triangle, then our target for that would be sort of around, would be from this swing high down to the sort of swing low down here, and then we would be looking potentially where we would break out somewhere around here, which would take us something else like $6.43, which from current levels would be another push of 35%. But bearing in mind, guys, we have already been pushing not only up here, but we then had this big push towards the upside. So, don't be surprised if we do happen to have a bit of a cool off and then rebuild again. But this is our key indicator. Stay above this line and we will be pushing to higher highs. However, break this line and we could be coming down to at least the $3.44 level, which is where we have previous lines of sort of support and resistance shown here. Guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please hit the like button for the YouTube algorithm. It means more than you know. And hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Thanks very much for watching. Bye-bye.